In the last 5 years, which is not a very long timeline, we noticed quite a substantial change in the manufacturing industry. In Australia, we lost 3 major car manufacturing brands. We had Toyota, we had Ford, and we had an Australian brand called Holden. And that really made a huge shift in the industry. Just not only think about manufacturing the cars themselves in those plants, but all the supporting industries behind them. So quite a huge sector of manufacturing disappeared out of the Australian market. What I really think has changed worldwide, which follows that suit as well, is that mass production has changed. So I believe those companies left Australia because the mass production model is shifting towards something different. Certainly they need lower cost parts and better efficiency, so it's not working as well as it used to work in the past. But that doesn't mean manufacturing's disappearing. Manufacturing's just changing dramatically. We may not see mass production at the same scale as we have done in the past, where there's one plant doing everything, but I believe there's going to be a lot more room for multiple small plants coming up. And again, with smaller plants and smaller industry and smaller manufacturing comes off, means the equipment and machinery must change. Definitely what I see now is, instead of building one machine that has one purpose in a large manufacturing chain, you now need a machine that can do multiple operations, or has multiple purposes, or has the flexibility to be reconfigured quite quickly on the run to manufacture multiple parts for you or your operation. That's again where is a growing need for high-end small format CNC machines that are flexible, they are suitable for the manufacturing sector, which is constantly evolving. In the 5 years, what I've seen in Australia is we went from some of the big name VMC vertical machining center brands being quite popular in that automotive manufacturing industry, but some of the places where they fall down is the flexibility to change their configuration quickly to make a one-off part or a small production run of 5 of 10 off parts, because those machines, they can take days to set up and get right to do a production run of thousands of parts, and you cannot really be profitable in doing one-off production runs or 5 of 10 of. So a small format CNC router really gives the user flexibility to reconfigure their machine very quickly to do these custom one-off parts. And that's where we have found success in the market in the last 5 years alone even. We have a high demand of people that just can't find the tools for their needs. With a small bit of reconfiguration or customization of a CNC router platform, we've got many industries up and running and back in a mass production or automotive sort of space. Second to that is just the change in workforce. As mass production disappears and the way production is evolving, is the workforce also needs to evolve with it. We haven't created anything new in terms of the technology that we're implementing. It's still a CNC machine, but one of the biggest things that I believe we've brought to the market is an easy-to-use interface. And the interface is everything, because if I can tell you, I can train you in 2 hours to use one of our machines to a level that's suitable in a production environment, that's great. You're not being sent away for weeks on end to operate a machine that, the user manual is 1,000 pages long, and it's once you set it up, you forget what you've done because it took you 6 days to set the machine up. One major, I think, improvement in the CNC space is user interface. The user interface paired with a small format CNC machine that can reach very high tolerances and work in a production space is the new future of manufacturing, I believe, going forward.